with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now Austin Wells.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boog.
And a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Conforto sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Glasnow, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. In the dirt, Wells at first, one gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No,
yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. All set for the start of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Late that time, and it's strike two.
1-2.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appealed to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Michael Conforto will climb in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a strike at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Second inning here, no score. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And ball one. swings through that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one carrying. And it lands in the basket. A home run. It just got out of here. It's 1-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And now it's Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Up the middle, and that one handled on the run, sends it over to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Volpe. They get the force, and that is that. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Glass now back to work. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one missed.
One ball, one strike.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Glass now, ready and deals. That one hit to right. Conforto. He's got it. The throw in. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
One strike.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
In the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Mookie Betts. Max Fried will go to work.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
And it's 1-1.
One strike.
And there's a ball. Next one in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, nobody out. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one misses. That's 5 straight. This one in the dirt. Pitch misses inside. And now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Squirts away a little bit. Betts, the lead runner, out at second. Edman at first with no outs.
No, that's low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. The Dodgers threatening.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game. The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. The relay, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Runner at third, 2 away. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
2 outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. To third, might be two. Over to Edman. Throw to first, safe.
He's in there, safe.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late on that fastball.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going.
And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Judge comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. Glass now with the strikeout. Out of the fourth. Once he digs in, he's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Strike one.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Outside, 1-1. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. There's a strike at the knees. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Reached on an infield single his first time. There's a strike.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's going to be Andy Pages in the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Shohei on the go. That's in for a strike. High leg throw, save. That's a stolen base. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it falls. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Betts at the plate now. That's ball 1. Pages, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Chisholm. Over to first. Great pick. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And this one looks like trouble. Here comes Pages around third. He will score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And it's fouled away. Man on second, 2 down. That one way inside.
Two balls, one strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And Freddie takes the K. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And he deals. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that is downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez drop step going back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. A single his first time. Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Ground ball left side. To first, third out, and that ends the frame. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
For the New York Yankees, number 56.
That one in the dirt, 1-0. Leiter, a 6-foot righty, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here is Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off. And the sweeper misses. Next offering down low and in the dirt. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That's towards center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Glass now back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He's throwing the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, top six. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering down in the dirt. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now here is Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in there. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Now back to the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside with a breaking ball. Just missed.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, 2 outs. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no
Pages
strike.
over at second. Betts. On at first with 2 down. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Takes a swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. And that's down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
On the ground. Fires over to first. Judge out on the play. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And there's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 strike.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 2 in this one.
Yeah.
Squirts away a little bit.
No ball. 1 strike.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Uh-oh, this appears to be a balk. And it is. Terrible timing for that sort of mistake. So that'll bring across a run. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 33, Ryan Yarbrough.
Right through there for a strike. Dominguez hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
A changeup missing. And 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
One down, base is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Teoscar goes down on strikes. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing, he held up. Now 1-2.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
To the right side, Chisholm. Throws to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Out to center. Pajes settles under it and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. The Yankees looking to rally. So up next, Anthony Volpe. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Oh, 0-2 now. To the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Yarbrough back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
One ball, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Here's Muncy to hit. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. In the dirt. Smith on at first, nobody out. This one in the dirt to second for 1, and it's over his head. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So digging in, Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 3. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. First and second here, no outs. Chisholm. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next, Andy Pajas. And the first offering is not close.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. 2 on, 1 out. A little bit low. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Not in time. He's safe. First and second, 1 out. Mookie Betts getting ready to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Betts takes low. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And another ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Freeman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next one is off the plate. 1-2 to count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. All loaded up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Very high with that one. And that's ball 3. Bellinger in a full sprint. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
No, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
1 ball,
First
no
pitch,
strike.
not close.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 63.
That one missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
In the air, right side. Judge snags it, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. Righty reliever out of the pen, Evan Phillips.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one to first, and a foul ball. And the 0-1. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. And that's a double. One out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. And the 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal.
Strike. Woo.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here at the friendly confines. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Off the mark
that's a
there.
ball.
And a count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Struck him out looking. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy now at the plate. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. They say you win.
1-1.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. And now it's filled up 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field, Bellinger up to hit.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and counter the weights, but you counterfeit, I counted your face like you was straight.
Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Paul Goldschmidt now, a pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Conforto. And it's caught for the out. So last chance for the Yankees. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.